In the heart of the city that never sleeps, a storm is rising. Africans from every corner of the continent are taking to the streets of New York, united by struggle, fueled by hope. Yesterday, the streets of New York trembled, not with fear, but with the footsteps of Africans united in protest. From Times Square to the steps of city halls, hundreds gathered, waving flags from across the continent, their voices rising in a thunderous call for justice. It was not just a protest, it was a movement born from pain, hope, and unyielding courage. We are here this morning, like one man, to honor and encourage our young leader, Captain Ibrahim Traore, for the fight he is leading back home. We are far from home, but near in spirit. So we are here today, in Times Square, at the heart of Manhattan, to show the whole world that we support our leader, and to confirm that he is the leader we have chosen. Representatives from nations like Sudan, Congo, Nigeria, and Ethiopia stood shoulder to shoulder, chanting for freedom, denouncing exploitation, and demanding global attention. Their message was simple: Africa will no longer be ignored. The cries against dictatorship, war, and foreign interference echoed through the concrete canyons of Manhattan, forcing New York and the world to listen. I believe he is the new Thomas Sankara, and I believe he is here to change everything and liberate Africa. We failed Muammar Gaddafi. We cannot fail Ibrahim Traore. Drums beat in rhythm with the pounding hearts of the protesters. Mothers carried their children on their shoulders, teaching the next generation that silence in the face of injustice is no longer an option. Young activists led chants that shook the air. Africa unite. Africa rise. We are here to support our honorable son. He is determined. He has accepted to liberate us. He means the world to us. He is our only hope. He is the father to the orphans, the husband to the widows. He is everyone's son. Ibrahim Traore is a great leader. Signs painted in bold letters told stories of suffering and resistance. End bloodshed in Sudan. Stop stealing Congo's wealth. Freedom for all Africans. Africans are no longer silent. They're rising and collectively standing against imperialism. From all the four corners of the world, Africans are standing like a united front, with their voices screaming for the total liberation of Africa. I'm here to support our leader, Captain Ibrahim Traore, to defend the interest of Africa, to defend the interest of Pan-Africanism, the interest of Africa, the interest of Burkina Faso, and the interest of the Alliance of Sahel states. My message is that I don't want what happened 60 years ago to repeat itself again. I don't want what happened to Thomas Sankara to repeat itself again. What happened to Lumumba and all the other Pan-Africanists? Captain Ibrahim Traore is representing Africa with dignity. He is the people's choice. He is the leader we want. He has our support. We are behind him. We want a sovereign Africa. We don't want the ECOWAS. We don't want Western interference, especially from France. We don't want them anymore. This protest is more than a march. It's a declaration. It's a reminder to the world that while Africa's wounds are deep, its spirit is unbreakable. From the old who remembered past struggles to the young who dream of a liberated future, they stood as one force under the city's towering skyscrapers. I'm from Ivory Coast, the country of Laurent Gbagbo, and he told us Ibrahim Traore is his son. Wherever he goes, we go with him, because he is the voice of the revolution, the voice of sovereignty, the voice of goodwill for the African people, not just for the people of Burkina Faso, but for the people of Africa. Yesterday, New York watched. The world listened. And Africa's voice, long suppressed, exploded onto the global stage with unstoppable fire. Yesterday wasn't just history. It was a warning. Africa's children, scattered across the world, are rising. And they will not rest until justice rolls like thunder across their homelands. For too long, Africa has been divided and weakened by external forces. While leaders like Traore fight on the ground, the global African diaspora holds a different kind of power, the power to amplify, to mobilize, and to pressure the world's attention. Mass protests in Paris, London, New York, and Johannesburg would send a clear message. Africa is united, and its children everywhere are ready to defend its right to self-determination. These demonstrations are not just about supporting one man. They are about rejecting the systems that have kept Africa poor while its resources enrich others. They are about telling the world that Africa's youth will no longer accept puppet leaders or foreign meddling. When Africans in the diaspora march in solidarity, they strengthen the movement back home, giving courage to those facing bullets and threats. Ibrahim Traore has lit the fire, but it is up to Africans everywhere to make it an unstoppable blaze. By taking to the streets, raising their voices, and standing shoulder to shoulder, they can turn this moment into a global revolution. Now is the time. Africa must rise, and the world must feel its steps. At just 35, Captain Ibrahim Traore is rewriting Africa's story. And the world is watching, some in awe, others in fear. As the revolutionary leader of Burkina Faso, Traore has become the face of a new Africa. Bold, defiant, and unapologetically free from foreign control. In a continent long weighed down by exploitation and puppet regimes, Traore's rise signals a seismic shift. He's not just leading Burkina Faso, he's sparking a wildfire of change that threatens to upend the old order. With every speech, every policy, and every rejection of Western interference, Traore is dismantling the narrative that Africa must beg, borrow, or bend. He's kicking out foreign troops, reclaiming resources, and calling out neocolonialism by name, moves that have made powerful nations uneasy. The West, long comfortable pulling strings behind the scenes, now scrambles as Traore's vision inspires a domino effect across neighboring nations. To millions of young Africans, Traore is not just a president. He is a symbol of liberation, proof that Africa can stand tall without chains. As the streets chant his name and flags rise in solidarity, one thing is clear: Africa is changing, and for the first time in a long time, it's the West that's panicking. What are you still waiting for? The time for you to join the movement is now. This is not the time to be neutral. If we must gain our total freedom, we must do it as a collective unit. The time for Africa is now. Africa is rising, and the world is watching. Thanks for watching this video. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Captain Ibrahim Traore will succeed in this fight? Do you think Africa can be completely free from Western powers? Drop your comments, and the best comments will be pinned. Please do well to share this video with your friends and subscribe to the channel.